And we are back.
We are back for more scarabs, bugs, ghosts, and crazy things.
Let's see if we can kill
Oro and Mato.
Mato.
So yeah, that's the game plan for now. We're gonna do these until we beat them, and then once we beat these guys in practice mode, we're gonna go about and do the Pantheon fights.
Well,
because those are considered the Pantheons, like the ones where you go through all the bosses, right?
Yeah, that's them. There's 5-ish. Pretty sure.
And yeah, we plan on beating all the basic ones, but harder difficulties, that may be a stretch.
Speaking of harder difficulties, Fume mentioned it because he's been fuming
Good
to
old
me.
Fume.
He's been fuming to me about all the bosses he's trying to fight.
I love that.
That's
They're just
fucking
like
tight, right?
Bam. Just a little sparkle by its eye.
He's fighting all the radiant ones.
Nice.
And everything, which means he's fighting the bosses without getting hit. And he's doing really fucking well.
Good for him.
You know?
Nice job.
He's been doing fucking rad. Wow,
And
that didn't hit him,
for those
huh?
of you guys that don't know, I mean, I've been talking about art and inspiration by Game Grumps. I'm also a animator as well. There's a sample of my animation on the channel. It's inspired by Game Grumps. Go figure.
We did an animation.
You know,
for them.
I did an animation for Game Grumps.
I don't think it's exactly,
Yeah.
hidden.
I don't think it's hidden, but if you guys would like to see and understand, oh hey, this guy does art, and there's a couple of speed paints on the channel too, so you guys can get an idea for my artistic abilities.
No.
And understand why I'm such a art fanboy and why I gush over games that have really good art, like Hollow Knight, Flint Hook, Mark of the Ninja, Guacamelee.
Guacamele's fun.
Shovel Knight's really good. I even like, what's it called? Rogue Legacy, I like that style. It's not as well refined artistically as this game, but I'm an animation nerd. I love good animation, so when I see games as Hollow Knight and Flint Hook and Fez and games of those nature, or Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Oh, we need to play that.
We need to play that. I gush because I know how difficult animation is because I studied it.
Holy shit!
And being an illustrator myself, I know how taxing in time just to do one sword swipe, to do one really good sword swipe animation is difficult in its own manner.
Yeah.
You know, just to get good weight when something is doing an attack, I know how much effort that takes, how much planning, and then
God damn it.
even once you've done the rough animation, you still gotta clean it up. You still gotta make sure it's consistently drawn all the way through.
It's hard.
And
Did I
that
beat
is
him?
difficult. I
Nice.
think you did.
Okay, I think I might be able to take on their Pantheon after enough times of trying.
I mean, that's what's the difficulty of boss rush and the Pantheons is beat all these bosses in a row and then
learn the boss at the end.
Learn the boss at the end. So I love the fact that the developers are so smart. Having this, because not only is this great for the fact that, hey, you get to fight the bosses and there's added difficulties for you to try at, you also get to try and practice the bosses that are at the end of the Pantheons, which is amazing. This is beyond, they're such smart developers. For their first game, they have nailed.
I still can't believe that this is their fucking first game.
They have nailed.
Yes, Sam, we get it, you're fucking clever.
Yeah, I get it. They've nailed so much about what is good in game design, and it's just so well done. The amount of polish they have put into this game is insane. I know the guy that did animation for this before had like a small animation studio before, but it wasn't really an animation studio. He'd done like a short with 2 other guys. You know, it was studio in name only, really.
Really?
They did like a music video. That was like his first thing.
For Team Cherry?
Yeah, for Team Cherry. And then he teamed up with the guy who's, I believe, the programmer for this. And then they teamed up with the composer. Because Team Cherry is a team of, it's main 2 guys, but they have a composer and a sound mixer, I believe. So it's a team of 4 or 5, I believe, with a core team of 2.
Really?
I don't know.
Huh.
I need to look more into it. There's one artist, there's one programmer, and then I think there's, because when I was playing through Hollow Knight again for the first time, I started looking at the names, and it's like brought to you by Team Cherry, and
I
about
can take on the Pantheon.
4 or 5 names came up. So, oh right, there is more than just 2 guys. And I've listened to them. They came on the Giant Bomb cast, which I'm another fan of Giant Bomb.
Yeah.
They came on for their summer event and talked a bunch about the game.
That's tight. That's so fucking cool. So our last record is 33. Found out we need to beat 57.
57 is what we have to beat? Or
Good start, guys.
Is that the highest that one of our
No.
commenters have got?
Fume and Miner got up to 63. I think Miner got 60 and Fume got fucking 63. So we need to beat 57.
My body wasn't ready.
In order to
Beware my eternal ordeal, you dumb cur.
in order to get like a new title screen or something like that.
Have at thee, you giant plebeian.
I think I might be able to do a little bit better now that I have a different nail art style, or not a nail art.
Will face
long nail.
my wrath. How dare you judge my mightiness? Do you not know I'm
Oh, these guys! God damn it! Forgot about these guys.
knight of the highest order?
Ooh, what are his 57 precepts there, Samuel?
Oh,
do you remember a single one of them?
No, I don't.
I think that's why. Wait, I can't remember if it's 57 precepts, but I think that's why we had to kill 57 of them.
Oh, that would
Yeah,
make sense.
I think
All right,
that's it.
I'm gonna have to look that up. I remember the episode when I looked up. You're like, you're not really gonna go through all of them.
57
I
precepts.
think I went through about 20 of them before you're like, you need to stop because
Yeah.
I can't focus anymore.
Can't take this much Zote,
Zote,
which is very topical right now because I can't take this much Zote either.
it is.
19. Wow, good job, Chris.
Oh man, we're at like 1:30 I think right now in the morning. I think I'm now finally starting to feel a little tired.
Really?
Yeah.
We can stop anytime you want, man.
I'd like to keep going. I'm feeling that high, but how many? Let's see how many precepts. It just hit me after this last cup of coffee. I was like, oh man, it's feeling it. Let's see.
Of course, he fucking flies into me.
Yep, there are 57 precepts.
Yep, so we gotta kill him 57 times. One's for each of those precepts, and then we can get like
I
a new
like this
title screen or
idea
whatever.
though, the fact that it doesn't end. You just
An endless mode?
there's an endless mode. That's kind of cool, like a high score mode for this game, which it hasn't had.
Yeah. I just love the fact that they have a boss rush, considering that I always wanted to refight the Nightmare King Grim. You know?
Oh man, good stuff.
Speaking of Miner and Fume, I shared that I was in a band with Miner.
Oh yeah.
And shared a song with him. And he managed to find my name and my full name and my goddamn photos and everything.
Yeah, we're not trying to tell you guys who we are, guys, but at the same time, we're not also trying to just tell you exactly everything about us. We got to keep that mystery alive.
Yeah.
Until we're at
for that fucking
until
face
we're so
reveal.
big that we're at conventions and if we ever get to the point where we're 100,000 subscribers, there's no way to hide it. I mean, I'm
Fuck that, I'm never doing a convention. So fucking anxious and nervous about that.
I'll be at a convention.
Yeah, so well you do artist stuff,
Yeah.
so it's a little different. I'm gonna fucking die.
You might be at a convention because I might need help running a table. I'll be like, can you watch my stuff while I go pee?
just lay down naked on the table.
Naked on tail?
Nobody's coming near here. Yeah, that was a surprise. He's like, the internet's a scary place. I'm like, what the fuck?
I knew the internet was a scary place with my students. I taught high school for a little bit.
Yeah.
And they found out where I lived, where I went to school, all this stuff. Like, oh yeah, we typed your name in a website. I was like, what?
In a website.
What?
That's fucking
How?
terrifying. I mean, I know.
Found all that out by typing my name.
I know you could, like, just from a website, but it's just
The
man,
fact that
that's
it's
that's
all
the
there.
earth we live in.
It's the
It's
earth.
the reality we live in. I mean,
I always go back to the episode of Parks and Rec. Oh yeah, you know those things called cookies? They track what you find and they try and give suggestions. And it's just Ron Swanson taking his computer and just chucking it in a garbage can. Like that's gonna help. No, internet's a scary place. You know, privacy just doesn't exist. It's really easy for people to find you now. Mm-hmm. There's no way to hide. You can go off the grid if you want, but it's nigh impossible.
did you hear Zote in the background singing the song? You hear him?
Yes. Now
It's amazing.
it's amazing.
Yeah, a little spooky, little bit of a spooky spookums going on. With,
I think now we're at the point though. After we do this 57, we're gonna be at the point where we do the
yeah, we're gonna go back to the Pantheon.
Pantheons, and beat those because once we beat the Pantheons, then we have to go back to the Trial of Fools because then we gotta beat.
Yeah, for the second Pantheon.
Yeah, we gotta beat the God Tamer, and
really?
then that should. Once we beat the first 2 Pantheons, then that unlocks more Pantheons after we beat 3.
Think so.
Okay.
I'm not 100% on it. Like, I don't know. I'm no goddamn Fume sitting here and taking out. I forgot I don't have quick focus on.
Yeah, we don't know. Fume is our knowledge bin, along with the rest of you commenters.
Oh boy. No, he's been trying to keep a lot of the spoilers out, but he's also done so much of it so far, and it's like, god damn, dude. He's told me it took him like 7 hours to defeat Markov in like the Radiant mode or whatever it was. And I'm like, dude, you are insane. You are just a beast.
Yes, we're not.
Fuck, I forgot to jump. Why did I fucking forget about that?
What was I gonna say?
You were going to say something about how awesome I am doing.
Yes, you're doing amazing.
At a whole 21 fucking Zotes down.
Yes, you're just leaving that one big guy. It's like,
well, I'm trying to get a good time on him, but I keep getting like.
Yeah, because you can't really heal.
I mean, I can. It's just, fuck. It's hard, and I'm still learning them too.
Yes.
So I gotta wait on this one, and then I can fucking heal, but not with.
Not with the crazy running at you, Zote.
Yeah, there we go. Oh no. I didn't get quick focus on. I still don't know what the fuck that is.
You gotta destroy that and it explodes. Watch out.
Woo! Okay, I get you. This ain't so hard right now.
That one can come in and it'll crush other.
Oh. And it leaves the waves.
I had something. I was gonna say something, but I lost track. I don't know.
You were gonna say how fucking super awesome, rad, cool dude I am.
No, I mean I was gonna talk about how cool Skinny Zote is and
Skinny Mario Zote.
Skinny Mario Zote.
Oh, I hope I can. Yeah, I was about to say. I hope I could just fucking hang out in the corner.
I had a comment. It's something about how we play games, but not versus other people that play games, but I can't remember. It was something. I don't know.
God damn it! What is that new Zote floating through the air? Is he gonna explode? No, he's just straight up like another Zote. Oh my god!
God, this animator had way too much fun. He's just like, you know what? I'm just gonna do the dumbest things I can think of. Zote. Why not?
Yeah. Well, Zote, what the fuck Zote is that? Yes! What Zote is that? That's so great!
Oh my god!
Oh, dude! So many Zotes.
Just be careful.
Oh, I remember what we were gonna say now. Between the fucking break,
watch out.
woo, between the fucking break, we stopped and
You
heard.
did it. It's gold Zote now.
Nice.
You just build up. Beat Keith.
We heard a beat them.
Beat them. Get a higher score. Don't be.
We heard that there was a fucking. I thought the dogs got out of their crate.
Oh right.
And we heard a thud in the hallway outside the recording room. We're like, what the fuck is that sound?
What is this madness?
And goddamn, dude.
Try and take out that big guy first if you can.
Oh, I don't have any goddamn.
Nope.
Well, I gotta fucking beat Fume's record.
You only got. Okay, be careful.
There we go. Only got one hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it sounded like a goddamn ghost raccoon. Well, I'm not. I'm pretty happy with where I'm at right now. So
60. We tied him.
67. No, I think 64 was their 63.
Well.
There's a new challenge, Fume. Woo! As far as I understand it to be, anyway. Shit, I think that's Pantheon time.
I think it is Pantheon time. Let's go. I mean, we won't edit this one. We'll edit as if we keep losing.
Oh, we'll probably get to like the first bench before we have to end the first Pantheon.
Probably
on this episode.
Likely.
The goddamn ghost raccoon sounding thing. It just sounded like thud, 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 and we're like, what the fuck was that? So I open up the door because Sam's like, "Did you hear that?" I was like, "Yeah, I did hear that." Open up the door and I heard like through the hallway. I was like, "Whoa!" Like got my hair stood up on ends. I'm like, "What the fuck is in this room?"
I have to go to sleep later.
Yeah,
that's not helping.
I looked. The dogs were sleeping in their bed and it's closed. Nothing else seemed out of order. I was just like, I don't like that. What was that? And I'm pretty sure it was like a raccoon or something underneath the house.
We have that occasionally.
Yeah.
We live in
a
vast wonderland of animals around here.
It was just so creepy because I walked out of the room and it just sounded like down the room, like down the hall, like
it sounded like
across the living room, and I'm like, ew. Well, it was weird because I felt the vibrations in the floor, like the thuds. You know how you can like, if something moves and hits the ground, it kind of sends out that reverberation.
We had a lizard join our party today earlier when Mike came over. All of a sudden,
little Liz.
There was a little Liz that kind of walked up and scurried into our house, and we're like, "What are you doing?" These things are super tiny. They're probably about the size of 3/4. They're not.
I thought it was a tiny stick.
Yeah. We even realized we had to. Mike started shining his phone light as a glare to lure the lizard out of the house, because either that or Zoe was probably going to eat it. And
well, we wouldn't have let the dogs in.
Yes.
We got a corgi and
Pomeranian
Chihuahua mix thing.
Mastermind, barking psychopath.
Yeah.
I went up. Okay, so I got back from a run.
Yeah.
And I kind of came back and you were sleeping. Fox started barking. It's like, Fox, it's me. I walk up. Fox is like, bark, bark, bark. Fox, it's me.
I heard that. She woke me up.
And then
I mean, you woke me up, Sam.
I kept trying. It's like, Chris is sleeping. Let's try and not bark. So I tried to get up to her.
She starts fucking tired.
As she typically does sometimes. She's like peeing. She's like, ah, and like scooting away. It's like, Fox, it's me. She's like, oh, okay. Hey, how's it going? It's like, oh my God. Dog.
I did that with the bridal shower that was here the other day that we were having for a friend, and the dogs were in the bedroom, and we didn't want them out and about because there was like 20-30 people here. Mm-hmm. And we were like, oh shit, let's like they can still be outside, but we want to make sure that they behave around everyone.
Right.
So fuck, I forgot he does that. So I let him outside, and Fox is sitting there, and I was like, come on, you want to go outside? And she's like, yeah, sure, basically. And I go to pick her up, and she just fucking tingles everywhere. I'm like, God damn it, dog!
Fox legitimately forgets who I am. Zoe, when she barks, she's like, oh, it's Sam, it's great. Hey, what's going on, dude? I missed you, even though you've only been gone for like 5 minutes.
That's dog logic.
Fox literally forgets me. I've been living here for it's gonna be almost 2 years now.
Yeah.
Fox will forget me. Fox will come up to me, I will pet her. She'll be like, yay, you're great. And then I will leave the room, go to the bathroom, come, she'll be like, bark, 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 bark. It's like, you just saw me 5 minutes ago.
It's a chihuahua in her. She can't help it.
How did you forget me now? But she'll scurry away like, no, it's a monster. It's evil. It's like, dog, you just saw me 5 minutes ago. How?
It's fucking two stupid dogs, man.
Zoe's
another funny cartoon from back in the day.
Yeah. Zoe's intelligent. Fox is literally the goldfish of dogs. She forgets.
Yeah, she's adorable.
She's an adorable.
She's my adorable little.
She's an adorable idiot.
Yeah.
Like, I like Fox, but there's legitimate moments where like, oh my God, dog. How are you alive?
Why are you being so stupid?
Why are you being so stupid?
Like I said, it's the chihuahua in here, man.
Because I know we talked about my dog. Like, yeah, I mean, if my dog, Sheltie doesn't know Sheltie, you, yeah, it's gonna be a little bit, like, who are you? But once they know, you're like, okay, cool, you're fine. Fox, on the other hand, the dog knows you and then forgets you immediately, like 5 minutes later. You were gone from my line of sight?
Goddamn.
Who are you?
Goldfish dog.
Goldfish dog.
Hadale.
Memory. What is memory?
Oh, it's still Baffinata, guys.
Yes.
Everything's Baffinata in the end.
That being said, Fox is a very sweet dog, but it's legitimately frustrating to be. I just came out of the room.
It's the Chihuahua, man.
Yeah, it's the
Chihuahua on her.
It's Chihuahua.
Oh man, it's fun fighting her again and being like, oh wow, this was her base form before she got fucking hard.
Fucking fast and just started going all over the place.
Gotcha.
I really wish I knew what I was gonna say about something about how we play games versus other people, but maybe I'll remember eventually.
I'm not entirely sure what you were going for.
I had some tangent I was gonna go off of, but that's about it. I don't know. I'll find another tangent.
We were talking about the couch co-op and everything before, and why that.
I mean, that is something that we would like to get done at some point, but we'd have to change the way we set up mics, and then if we change the way we set up our mic, it's gonna
change the sound of it.
It's gonna change the sound.
It is okay, because like even when like Game Grumps and stuff do their VR, you can hear it. It's not as like.
I mean, we'd almost have to buy a new mic because we'd want to keep this one set up the way we have it for here, unless we're gonna do everything on the couch. Then we have to find a way to hook up the mic to the couch area.
I mean, I have like a makeshift way of setting it up, but
yeah,
this is fine for now.
This is fine for now.
This is fine.
I think for certain games, couch co-op would be better, but at the same time, you know, it depends on how much our butts get tired of sitting in these chairs.
It's pretty hard. Anyway, we'll continue the rest of this Pantheon tomorrow, guys.
Yeah.
Beep, bop, boop.
More waterfalls and chilling out and steam baths. And I love the beauty of limited animation. It's so great.
Yeah. Just the depth of field and parallaxing that's going on, and like when you move and everything shifts at a different rate.
Yes.
It's so good.
The amount of ambience that they're getting from even like the water flickering thing is really nice.